Here, a little quick video about the restoring the gauges on a 1977 MGB Roadster. So this right here is the speedometer gauge. You can see it comes out really easy. There's little clips. You just remove them from the back, take the cable off, and then it comes right out, right? But on the 77, I'll put a picture up. The 77, the glass for the speedometer was plexiglass or acrylic, but regardless, over time it had yellowed severely, and so we wanted to replace it with glass. I don't know why they didn't do that. It could be because of the little trip meter thing here, so you can set that to 0 when you're going on a little drive. That hole was more economical for them to drill through plexiglass than have it through glass. And so we went online and we found there's actually a number of different outlets that sell glass kits for this, but we found a company in Virginia that had that, an actual gauge repair company that had glass for all different kinds of gauges. So if you have one that's cracked or something, you can get a new one relatively inexpensively. They sent a gasket. So underneath here, I can barely see, there's a gasket right here. But that gasket was way too thick. And so I'll show you on another picture. We used some sheets of foam and cut our own gaskets out. They had to be a specific thickness so that they will fit in there. But you'll see from that picture how easy it was to do. You lay the glass out and trace it, and then you cut it with the scissors and it comes out just right. This right here is a speedometer, or the speedometer. Here's the tachometer. It came with glass. This is the original glass. But over the years sitting in a barn, the bezels had become degraded, and they had lost all their paint, and they were just bare metal. So my lovely wife went through and we disassembled all these nice and carefully so we didn't break any of the glass, and she hand painted all those bezels and got all of the rust out from the inside where some of them had been rusted out, sanded that out, and then hand painted all these bezels really nice. So anyway, just a quick little video. It's really a lot better looking. To replace that old and yellowed speedometer, it's going to go 120 miles an hour, right? But changing the glass on that is a very simple task. If you can see in the back here, these bezels come off just by, you slide them over and it goes into the notch, and then the bezel comes off. The thing about that is putting it back on is not near as easy because, like I said, there's a gasket in here, and that gasket is like a spring. You really have to push hard to get past to that groove. And I guess that's a good thing because you don't want the glass to rattle, so it's securely in there. But just FYI, don't be worried about taking it apart. It does go back in. All you need to do is just put it down on a hard surface when you're pushing it in, and you'll get it back in there. But you can see that's how they come out. You just turn them a little in the right direction, and then off you go. Bob's your uncle. You can see where the old lines were. I put them in a different spot, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, there you go. Gauges on the 1977 MGB. Replace the glass, or replace the plexi with glass, and it'll be nice and clear like all the rest of them. They'll all match.